Hey guys, welcome to today's lesson. Today we'll be learning Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. He's a 10-time Grammy Award winner, and it's really interesting to know that this actually became the first a cappella song to reach the top of the charts. And if you're not familiar with a cappella, that's just the form of music where they have no instruments playing whatsoever. So basically all the sounds that you hear in this song are made by or given out by Bobby McFerrin, so that's pretty cool. Lots of people actually think that this song was written by Bob Marley, but it's not. There's nothing to do with him. It's by Bobby McFerrin, and this is what we'll be learning today. Alright, so that's the song. It's pretty easy. As you can see, it just involves a 4-chord chord progression, 3 chords all together. And as you can see, I'm using a capo right now. So if you have a capo, then you might want to get it. But if you don't, then don't worry, because I'm going to teach you the bar chords version of this song as well, just in case you don't have a capo right now. So let's just get started. Let's learn the chords you will need to be able to play this song. So if you have a capo, then just put it up onto the 4th fret right there. And your first chord will be a G major. Your second chord will be an A minor. Your third chord will be a C major. Your fourth chord will be the G major again. I'm not going to teach those chords, note by note. You should be familiar with these chords already. Okay, so if you don't have a capo, then you'll be needing to fret a couple of bar chords. First off, we'll have the B major bar chord. So that roots off of the 7th fret on the low E string. And this is a basic Barre shape on the low E string, the major Barre shape. Next, we'll have the C sharp minor rooting off of the A string. So that's on the 4th fret of the A string, and as you'll know that this is a minor shape on the A string. Next you'll have the E major rooting off of the A string again. And this is the standard major shape on the A string, and you'll notice that the high E string is actually muted. So the last chord will be the B major chord again. Alright, so if you have a capo, then you can use that, but if you're up for a challenge, you can just play this song using these bar chords. So let's just have a look at the strumming pattern. Just going to put my capo back, since I'm pretty sure most of you will have a capo. The strumming pattern is actually a very basic reggae strumming pattern. The way it works is that the first beat of every measure will be a muted strum, and then you'll have a down up strum. Okay, so it sounds like this. And the way you get that percussive sort of sound is right when you come down with your pick, you actually mute all of the strings. So if you're not used to that, that may be just a bit difficult, but practice it, it'll come with time. So all you have to do is just come down with the pick, and right before you strum the strings, you just place the edge of your palm onto the strings, just like if you were palm muting, and just pluck like that. So let's practice that a bit. Next you'll have the down up strum, and you do that 4 times over for each chord. So let's just do that nice and slow with the G major. Alright, with the next muted down strum, we'll be heading on into our second chord, the A minor. And you'll notice that I'm actually muting the low E string with my thumb right here. You don't want to ring with the A minor chord, of course. So that's just a good habit to get into. But if you can't do it yet, then don't worry about it. You will get there with time. So let's just do this measure of the song again. and the next chord will be the C major, and again we'll start off with the muted strum. Now we're back to the G major, the fourth chord in our chord progression. And from here, you actually start this over. I know that strumming pattern will be a bit weird right now. You're not used to it, not used to having the first beat of the measure being a muted strum. But that's just a really nice reggae style strum. You'll need to get used to that to play the song, and if you also want to play other reggae songs as well, that's the basic strumming pattern. Now, just for fun, even if you have a capo, then take it off. And if you can do Barre chords, then let's just give it a go with the Barre chords, okay? Just want to give you one cool little trick for playing bar chords. So when you're not playing the chord, you're just doing a muted strum or something like that, you don't really need to squeeze and hold down the bar chord. That's the time when you can actually rest your hand, okay? So just try to get into that habit as well. When you're just playing muted strums, don't squeeze your hands on the bar chord. Just let go a bit, rest, give it a rest, and that'll be just enough time to put some energy back into your forearm, so you'll be able to play those bar chords forever. Alright, so that's pretty much it. You just learned the whole song basically. Now, if you kept the capo on while I was just playing with the Barre chords and you played along with me with the capo, you'll have noticed that it sounded the same because they were exactly the same chords. So the capo increases the pitch of all of the strings by 4 frets in this instance, because we placed the capo at the 4th fret right here. So when you're playing the G with the capo, you're not actually playing a G, you're playing the B major. Alright, so that's basically our lesson for today. It's a really cool, fun song. Take it easy, as the song says. Don't worry about it. If you can't play it right now, just practice it. You'll be able to play it tomorrow or a week later, or maybe 2 weeks later. It doesn't matter. The whole point of this is that you practice these songs as much as you can, and they will really help build your technique. So you'll be able to advance and become the guitarist you've always wanted to be. Alright, so with that, I'll be signing off. Make sure you download the tabs to this song as well, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.